Get this on there. Hello, hello, hello. Excuse me the way I look. I just got home and I said it was heavily on my mind. I definitely want to do this reading for you, sweetheart. I want to do this reading because I want to know what's going on. Even though it's my son, you know, some things he don't tell me also. So, I'm just keep it discreet like this, just to find out what's going on without getting involved. I'll say it like that, okay? And I love you. You will always be my baby, okay? I love you. And you can reach out to me anytime, regardless of this reading. So let me dive into this before anything happens with this video and it cuts off. Because it has been cutting off lately when I've been doing readings and videos. So I want to make sure. And after this, I'm going straight to bed. So, sweetheart. I'm feeling overwhelmed. I feel anxious. I feel tired in my spirit. I just feel drained. And I know it's your energy matching mine. And it's like you have so many directions to go in. You have so many, you're a beautiful girl. You have so many directions to go in. And you know what you're headed for, what you want. You have different opportunities that's coming your way, upcoming your way. I know that. I can feel it. But you're scattered. You're scattered. It's like you want to go here, you want to go there, you want to do this, you want to go that. And like if this can have like in my, I'm gonna say in my love life, in my relationship, if that can go right, then other things will fall in place. And if that is off, then you feel lost some kind of way. Even though you have many directions you can go in, you have many paths you can choose from. I'm surprised I don't have that out here for the card saying choose wisely the direction you need to go in. I'm surprised it's not here. But I do see, and I can only read what the messages say. I see nightmares. I see you having nightmares because it's something like repetitive. Like you have repetitive thoughts, repeating thoughts, repeating problems. Things, yeah, I'm seeing like some nightmares. Like you're sleeping, you're having nightmares. And some of them are repetitive. Some of these nightmares or dreams are ongoing. It's kind of like the same thing you dream about, repetitive. And it's dealing with problems. And I see and feel anxiety and depression. I see a loss. A loss that causes sadness and depression and grief. I see you feeling like I said, indecision. Like so many paths you can go into, so many roads you can go, and I see is indecision. You're indecisive. Your feelings are indecisive. Like you can't make some type of choice. And I see somebody going astray. I see leaving. somebody leaving, somebody splitting up. I see splitting up, leaving, a change of direction. Once again, it says moving on, a change of direction. It talks about travel, some type of travel. And I told you this earlier today when I spoke with you. I see travel, some type of relocation, or what it has. Something has to do with travel, and you putting the past behind you. From this splitting up, this leaving, this indecisiveness, this feeling based like choices, because you're indecisive on your choice. But I see on this path somebody's leaving, splitting up, change directions, moving on. It could be like traveling, but you're putting the past behind you. Also see some planning you have been doing. You have been planning, and that card came turned face down, like hidden. It's hidden. Something about hidden. Maybe hidden plans. Some type of hidden plans. Hidden plans. I don't know why I said that, but hidden plans. Some type of hidden plans going on. But there's delays. There's delays in this hidden plan. And I see you waiting for some type of signal to move. You're waiting on, I don't know what type of signal it is, but you're waiting on some type of signal to move. But there is delays in this hidden planning. I also see you talking to, it talks about a kindly counselor that gives wise advice based on experience. Now, it could be that counselor, or it could be someone else on your path, but it talks about a kindly counselor gives wise advice based on experience. But it talks about this person could be, it says a possible alcoholic or addict of some kind. I don't think that's me. I ain't gonna say think. I know that's not me. But it's, but this counselor gives you wise advice based on their own experience. And even though they could be some type of addict of some kind, they still give wise advice to you. Wise advice to you. And I do see that you are definitely a person who is in love with being in love. You in love with being in love, and most of us are. Most of us are in love with being in love. We love to give love, and we love to receive love. But it talks about a romantic suitor, and it's a short-term love affair. It doesn't last long. And why I said it don't last long, because it talks about leaving, splitting up, change of direction, moving on, loss, sadness, depression, grief, nightmares, anxiety, depression, feeling based, indecisions. It talks all of that. And it's a short-term love affair. It doesn't last. But then it talks about new love. New love beginning, and it's a new love, and it's the beginning of a real deep connection. And it's a mutual attraction, because both of you are attracted to each other. You're mutually attracted to each other. And it's mutual love. Both of you are in love. It's equal give and take. But it starts off as a friendship. It's a friendship that you're attracted to this person, they attract to you also, and it's love. It turns into love. Like it said, it says new love. It says a beginning of a deep connection. coming up on your path. It also talks about family, something to do with family. Love again, love again. And this love that you will experience is so deep, so deep. It's like an emotional peak, an emotional high of love. It's like it's higher than high. I'm gonna say that it's higher than being high. Yeah, it's this love at the highest peak, the highest peak. And it's like I said, it's a deep connection. It's a deep connection in this love. And I see, like I said, it says you're moving on. You're moving on some type of relocation or travel. You know, it could be relocating somewhere or just traveling somewhere. But you gained a lot of wisdom. You gain a lot of knowledge. You have so much wisdom and knowledge now that you're not, because you're a student right now. You're a student right now because you're going through transformation. You're going through a transformation. Don't stop this transformation. Let things flow the way it flows. Even though you don't like it, this flow, this transformation, you're supposed to go through this transformation, because with this transformation you will gain wisdom and knowledge. It's a teacher for you. It's lessons that you've learned. And you gained enough knowledge where you can move. And it talks about obstacles and challenges. You're having obstacles and challenges. You're having hidden plans and delays. And there's obstacles and challenges around that. And like I said, you're indecisive on this choice. You don't know whether to move forward, but I see you being stagnant at this time. Like you're staying in one spot. It's like you don't want to take that leap of faith to the next move or something. It's like these challenges. And like I said, you're going through this transformation because it's something you're supposed to learn. Something you're supposed to learn on this path. And you're having obstacles and challenges and delays due to this emotional loss. And I see you suffering in silence. It talks about you suffering in silence. You're praying to whoever you're praying to. You're suffering in silence. Some things you're keeping to yourself. You're crying. You have anxiety, depression, like I said, these repetitive nightmares. Due to this emotional loss. But Spirit is saying you need to take leadership. You need to take authority. You need to take power. Because I see it's a man. It's a man standing in his power. And this man can represent a leader that's in your life, or influential man, someone that influences you, that you look up to, that you see leadership and power. It could be your father. It could be it could be your father. It could be your pastor. It could be your grandfather. It could be your brother, or whoever. But it's saying it could be someone in your life that is a leader like that. It stands in authority. That stands in power, and it's someone that you can look up to, because you need to take this authority and power and leadership and courage in your own path. Because once you go through this transformation, like I said, you gain enough wisdom, insight, intuition to know which way to go, to not be indecisive, and you will be able to move on. Now, I don't know which moving on. It's saying new love. New love. It could be you just feel new love. New love could be new love for yourself. It could be new love in a person for a relationship, or new love coming back to you. Either way, it says new love. Cause you're You came to a spiritual awareness. You come into a spiritual awareness. It talks about miracles. Miracles. It talks about spiritual mastery. When I get this card, you know how to manifest. You have powers, I say that. You have psychic abilities. I don't know if you tapped into it already or what, but it's miracles, spiritual mastery that's coming into your life. The universe is working things out. Miracles, spiritual mastery. And it's saying the angels, once you go through this transformation and you stand in the power of your leadership, you gain no wisdom and knowledge, you become aware. Your conscious mind is being raised to an even higher level. And the angels that are around you are very happy with you, and they're happy of what you've been achieving in life. Even though you don't feel you may be achieving anything, they're happy with what you've been achieving in life. And it's talking about a prayer that you had. Some type of prayer. Where are you suffering in silence? Whatever you're praying about and you're suffering in silence about, whatever your prayer is, it's talking about it has been answered. Your prayers have been answered and it's on its way to you. Because you're going to be recognized and rewarded. You're going to get recognition and reward due to these obstacles and challenges and emotional loss. Because for some reason it talks about a victory and success. Because you have to go through this transformation, sweetheart. And it talks about a spiritual union, a connect, like I said, new love, this love at the highest peak. You feel love at you all through your body. It's like this beautiful love. And it talks about the fruits of your labor, the fruits of your prayers, the fruits of things that you've been going on, the things you put in, the hard work you've done, whatever you have put in, prosperity begins. You will gain that. You will get that. It's saying your prayers will be answered and it's on its way. And I see on your path a Sagittarius, a Scorpio, and a Gemini. A Sagittarius, a Scorpio, and a Gemini. I'm a Scorpio. So whatever, I don't know. That's the significance. Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Gemini on your path. And the dates, I'm going to give you important dates. Once you see this, I want you to mark this down. You can write it down, put it on your calendar or whatever. But I know it's in red. February and May. The month of February and May is in red. Circle that or write it down, February and May. Something happened in the red in February, this month. Something, and with this heartache and loss, obstacles and challenges, it happened in this month. It's going on this month. In May, write that down. I don't know. That's in the red also. May is in the red. I'm just keep looking to the camera because I want to make sure it's still on. But a real important month for you, you write down a circle, is August. August is going to be a major month for you. And then it's August, and then it's like from the spring to the fall. No. No. This is fall, winter. Something big is happening starting in the fall, going into the winter, and it's talking about this move, this type of move. I don't know, but it's talking about August, September, October, November, and January. It's like all the months came out. Starting in August all the way into the winter, it's gonna be a big transformation, big, huge transformation. You're going to see success of it. And this word is new love begins. This is where this new love begins. From the fall to the winter. And that's where you're going to see big, significant changes. And you're going to see victory and success. And your heart is just, the love is equal. It's the spiritual union is going to happen. It's like this big to-do. It's a big to-do. Archangel Jophiel is your angel that's around you. One of your angels that are around you. And Archangel Jophiel is happy. Is happy with what you have been doing and achieving in life. They see the fruits of your labor. They see what you've been doing in the past. And you're going to get rewarded for it. You're going to get recognized and rewarded for whatever this is you're doing. You will be recognized and rewarded from the fall to the winter. And it also, and Jophiel represents the beauty of God. And Jophiel supports beautiful thoughts. Sees the beauty in life. And Jophiel helps you see things from a different point of view. That's why you have to go through this transformation, sweetie. You have to go through this transformation. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. And I know you suffer in silence, but you have to. It's a reason why you're going through this. It's a reason why. And you will see later. And when you look back, you're gonna be thanking God that you went, the universe, whoever you pray to, you could be thankful. You're going to be really thankful for this. Before this cuts out. Let's see. Let me get here. It talks about, like I said, your home environment. It says one's home environment, a visit or a change of address. You're relocating somewhere. You're traveling somewhere. You're going. It's somewhere you're going. You're moving. And it talks about some type of move, a change in the home, a change in the home environment. And it talks about someone someone around you that's a good friend to you. This could be, it's someone close. And this person you've known since childhood. You've known this person since childhood. But it also talks about there's an unwise decision that you made in haste without proper background information. It's some type of unwise decision you made in haste. And a warning card came out because someone is trying to take advantage of you. Someone is trying to take advantage of you. You're being overly generous, too generous. You're giving, and you're not getting, if you get anything, it's not much or anything at all in return. And it talks about you being used. You're being used. Wow, it goes on to talk about bad news. You got a warning card, you being too generous, and it talks about someone bringing you bad news. This person that brings you bad news is a selfish person. They're a selfish person, and they bring problems to you. And it talks about if there was an early marriage, it's somehow an early marriage, but an unhappy one. If you was to get married to this person, it would be too early to be married. There would be an unhappy marriage. And if you was to work it out, you would still be miserable. But it does talk about some type of adventure. You're moving. It's some type of adventure coming your way. And you're going to make a move. You're moving. You're moving. And it's going to be fall and winter. Sometime in the fall and winter. It talks about some type of move in the hopes of advancement. Some type of move that's going to happen in the hopes of advancement. Sorry, I'm catching a cold. And I know, It's a good friend. If they haven't already came on your path, they will be coming. It's a good friend that it's some type of good friend around you that uses a lot of flattery, like flatters you, but they only but it's only to make you feel better. This person is good at cheering you up. This person is really good at cheering you up. And it talks about happiness. Happiness and good fortune. And some type of it's gonna be a long, fun-filled journey. A long, fun-filled journey is coming your way. But right now you're going through sorrow. Right now you're going through sorrow, you're going through fighting, you're going through arguments, and it's telling you to avoid arguments with this person or these people. It's telling you to avoid them. Let them win these arguments for now. You walk away, do not argue, avoid arguments. Avoid these arguments, because on your path, what is coming in the fall and winter, whatever you're secretly planning for, that's causing delays, it's coming to pass, because your wish is on its way. It's coming. Something big is happening in August. Something really huge is happening in August, and it's going to be a success. But your spirit angels, the message for you before I close this is talking about to honor the cycles of your body. Your energy levels, because your energy level is like your energy level is off, and your emotions are all over the place. And it says you are called upon to help with environmental, like the environment. Something to do with the environment. I'm not sure what you're planning for, what the delays are, but it's something to do with the environment. I'm not sure if you work with plants or just something to do with pollution or whatever, but it's telling you to respect the environment and work with the environment. Spirit is not telling me anything yet about environment, but I'm going to leave it there unless Spirit says something else. But this card came upside down about guiding children. It says you're good at helping, you're good at counseling, and you're good at healing children. And to use your skills to help children now. Guiding children. But the card came upside down. Meaning you're not using your spiritual gifts as far as you can, as much as you can. It's something about guiding children. Guiding children. Guiding children. I'm not sure. Only you would know what it means, but you're coming into a firm foundation. Fall, winter. You're coming into a firm foundation in the fall and winter, and you're gonna get recognized and rewarded. You're gonna have victory and success. It's talking about prosperity begins. Whatever seed you planted is finally grown. It's grown out the ground. It's sprouted into a tree. And whatever fruit it bears, you're receiving that. Because it's going to be a victory and success. And you're headed to like a firm foundation. Because that's what you want, a solid foundation in your life. You're headed towards that. And you're going to have, like I said, an emotional achievement. At the end, you're going to look back and be like, wow, I went through this crazy mess. I went through whatever, this emotional loss, these obstacles and challenges. I had to go through this transformation in order to get to victory and success. I had to learn the life lessons. There's something karmic going on around you, something karmic, like a circle. You know, it's like one is up, down, around and around, round and around. You like these emotional feelings. Like I said, your energy level and your emotions are all whack, or all like different levels. But in the end, you will receive this solid foundation. You will get what you pray for. You will get what you wish for. And things that we wish for, we're manifesting. We're actually manifesting because we have faith, we have trust, and we believe. And the more you keep doing that, the more you will manifest things in your life, as long as you keep trusting and believing and having faith. But baby girl, you have to go through this transformation. Even though it doesn't look good, you have to see the beauty in all of this. Whew. So I pray that you wrote down the months, the important months. And you may be seeing sevens. Something to do with 7. You make 777. You may wake up at 7. Something to do with 7. The address is 7. Something to do with 7. Today is February, March, April, July, August. September is 7. It could be August 7th, September the 7th. You know, something to do with number 7. And that means that when you see 7, just your angel, especially Angel Jophiel, is telling you, see the beauty in life, support beautiful thoughts, think positive thoughts, because some kind of way you on a mastery level. I don't know if you it's something spiritual you deal with, your intuition, certain gifts that you have that you use your intuition with. It's telling you to use it, sweetheart. It talks about you being used. It talks about arguments. It talks about some things going, just some things going on in your path. Sorrow and quarrels. It talks about loss and depression. But I'm here to tell you your path, what I'm looking at, whatever is going on, the dates I gave you, the months I gave you, this will be of the past. What you're going through will be of the past, because I see success and victory, a solid foundation. I see prosperity beginning. You're getting whatever you pray for, whatever you work hard for, whatever you put in, you will get out, because the universe has heard your prayers, heard you suffering in silence. God has heard it. Your angels have heard it. Your ancestors has heard it, and you will have success. So don't fight the transformation, because you're going through transformation and you're learning. You're going through a learning stage, and this karma that has happened, the things that has happened that you keep going through. And this here, on this path, you are going to learn your lesson. You are going to finally learn the lesson, and karma's going to come back around and bless you, because you finally learned the lesson. You're finally out off of this rat race, and you finally learned your lesson, because now you're using your wisdom, you're using your knowledge, you're using what has been taught, and you're standing in your power. You're standing in your self-awareness. You're standing in your courage. You're standing in your authority. You're standing in your leadership. And now you're finally making that leap of faith, and you're jumping. You're making a move in another direction that's going to lead you into victory and success and new love and a deep connection, and it's mutual. You won't be overly generous anymore, because you're getting back what you gave, and you're being blessed. And even though we wish for things and we try to manifest things in our life, we can't wish. God hears our wishes. The universe hears them. But it does not play out exactly the way you want it. Trust me, I know. It does not play out the way you want it, the way you write in the story in your head or in your book or whatever. It doesn't play out like that. But you get that. You get exactly what you want, but it doesn't come exactly how you want it. If you understand what I'm saying. So, sweetheart, I'm going to leave you with this. And I'm praying many blessings for you on your path. I'm praying these nightmares and repetitive nightmares and this anxiety and depression cease, and that whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're doing, that it will be a victory and success, and you finally get to that firm foundation that you're seeking for, and that spiritual union you're seeking for, and that love that you're seeking for. Okay, sweetheart, I'm going to leave you with this. Thank you for using spiritual messages from a star. Contact me any other time. You know that I love you. Sending much love to you. God bless.